Hello and welcome back to Aber Armoury. Today we're going to look at something a little bit different again. Today's Pump Action Day. So we currently have two to show you today. Both happen to be Mossbergs. Mossbergs are one of the most popular manufacturers of pump action shotguns. They supply shotguns all over the world to a lot of the militaries across the world as well, but also domestically. So they're one of the most popular pumps around. So today we're going to show you this beast. This is the 590 Mossberg. I think they call it the Persuader. This is a 12 gauge pump action shotgun. This one is on a shotgun certificate, section 2 license still, which means it only takes 2 in the magazine and 1 in the chamber, so it's 3 in total. In the UK, if you're watching from abroad, we have 2 separate licenses on shotguns. So we have our normal shotgun certificate, section 2. Section 2 allows us to have single shots, double shots, and 3 shots only. And then if you want more, so if you want 4 or more, up to sort of 8 or whatever you can fit in your magazine, 10 on some of the tactical ones, you have to have a section 1 firearm certificate, which is a different license altogether. Not as many people have those, and you need to have a reason to own one. So, back to the 3-shot. So, being a shotgun, standard shotgun certificate. So let's have a quick overview of this Mossberg. So at the back, we've got a nice rubber recoil pad, plenty of squish in there for heavier loads. Polymer stock, so really weatherproof. We've got the typical Mossberg safety switch on the top of the receiver there. We've got our release catch at the bottom next to the trigger. So with a lot of the pump actions, if you want to cycle them or rack them when they haven't been shot, so you don't want to dry fire guns all the time because it's not good for them, you've got a release catch there. Push the release catch, you can open the shotgun then, empty it out if you want to empty it on the end of your day, or get it ready for loading. So then we've got this heat shroud at the top for a little bit of decoration more than anything else, just to make it look cool, really. We've got a muzzle brake on the end as well. Again, in the UK, the muzzle brake serves as something that looks a bit cool. Doesn't really do much, in my opinion, for much else. So we got our magazine tube, which is then crimped under here, so you can only get your 2 cartridges in there. Obviously, removable trigger for cleaning, removable slide. So that's just a very quick thing with the pump action. So this particular pump action, you'd own it partly because it looks really cool, partly because it's a Mossberg, which is one of the most reliable pump actions out there. And really, you might go bird hunting with this, have it in the back of your truck or something like that if you're going out bird hunting. But really and truly, it's going to be a practical shotgun. Really good entry level into pump action practical shotgunning. So that's more of a tactical looking Mossberg 500. They are screw cut as well on the top, or threaded, shall I say, on the top, so you can put Picatinny rails on them and add red dot sights and things like that for your practical shotgunning. The next is more of a practical shotgunning as in practical. This is more of a hunter's gun. So this one here is a little bit different. This is a 410 Mossberg 500. 410. This one is in wood and metal, so it looks a little bit nicer. And you'll notice this on the end. This is a moderator. So this is classed as a hush power Mossberg 500. Now, these are absolutely fantastic for doing pest control. You get subsonic 410 cartridges for these, and they are super quiet. So if you're shooting around livestock, for instance, where you've got pests that need to be dealt with around livestock, you're not going to disturb the livestock. If you're shooting on a small holdings and you've got neighbours locally, they're not going to hear it, or very rarely. It's quiet enough to deaden the sound. And even with standard cartridges, 3-inch cartridges, it takes a lot of the crack out. And you know, it's quiet enough not to near ear defenders actually when you're using it. So that's kind of what it is all about. They can be a little bit unwieldy when you first start to shoot these because you've got this big old moderator on the end of the barrel, but they don't take much getting used to. I have shot one of these quite a lot. I used to own the polymer version years ago to shoot a lot of pigeons and stuff in small holdings, so I didn't upset the neighbours, as it were. And they just work really, really well. 410s in semi-autos and pumps can be a little bit pernickety sometimes. The 410 cartridge just gives you it just makes it a little bit harder to cycle sometimes, whereas with the Mossberg 500, they're so well made, they tend to cycle extremely well. You know, it's hard. I had with my personal one, I shot it for years and I had hardly any issues with it whatsoever. So yeah, so this one, again, we've got a nice recoil pad at the back. Not that you need it with a 410. There's like virtually no recoil whatsoever. Got this nice checkering on there to give you a bit of grip. Standard Mossberg safety catch on the back. Then we're going to our fore end, which again is a wood fore end on this particular one. You got a mid bead, but that's just standard left over from before they put the moderator on. And then you got your nice moderator, again with a bit of fluff on the end, with your gold bead on the front. So you've got your bead there to line up. This again is on a Section 2 shotgun in the UK, so it's only a 3-shot. They do manufacture these in Section 1, so you can get, I think my friend's got one that's a 7-shot pump action. Again, with the release catch at the back, so you can cycle it as well. So there you go. 2 of the best, most reliable pump actions on the market. One in a 410 moderated, the other one in a 12 gauge black tactical looking gun. Both really good for the job, and just a little bit different. You know, pump actions can be really, really good fun. They're super, super reliable out in the field. So yeah, worth a look. There you go. Thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel, and do let us know what you want to see next, and we'll get some more overviews, basic overviews and reviews for you.